Okay. Hey guys, it's Eric and Eric here from Moski Homebrew with another beer review, but this time we've got an interesting bottle.
We're doing Kentucky Rye Chiquen.
Chiquen.
I think it's chicken.
I think it is chicken, but it's Chiquen. It's a unique bottle that has a little feather along the neck of the bottle, and it says cluck, cluck, cluck. It also says we've got a bleeder. The chicken has come home to roost. You asked for anything but chicken, so here we go. An original rye amber ale recipe aged in bourbon barrels, hatcheted right here in Kentucky. Kentucky Rye Chiquen chicken is malty and mellow, but has a unique barrel-aged bite. So this is a rye beer aged in bourbon barrels. And it's quite the unusual bottle.
Pretty cool.
It's 8.6% alcohol by volume, and it's brewed by Against the Grain Brewery in Kentucky. So, Eric, why don't you go ahead and open that up? So I've got them poured now. I've got a good finger and a half ahead. Eric's probably got a finger to half a finger.
About a finger.
About half a fat finger.
About my fat finger.
How's the color?
It is a
Reddish orange, actually.
reddish orange.
A little bit more red in the thicker part. A little bit more orange on the thinner part. It's real light. It smells real light.
I smell a lot of caramel though.
Oh.
He smells a lot of foam.
Other than that, I mean, the aroma's pretty light.
Hmm.
Oh wow.
That is not what I expected.
That's not what I expected at all either.
Mm-mm.
When I look at the bottle and see that it says barrel aged, I always think it's going to have a real thick, smoky flavor or smell to it.
But you can taste it though.
Yeah,
but it's real subtle.
Yeah, it's light.
Because a lot of these, like I haven't had one. I haven't had too many barrel aged ones, but the ones I've had, it's there. It's like the dominant taste that you get is that barrel flavor, and this one definitely not like that.
I can't say I've ever tried what is this technically, a rye beer.
It's sort of dry, but
yeah, I'd say it's dry. Dry, kind of straight and to the point. It's actually pretty good.
It's not bad. It's got like a caramel, slightly smoky taste to it.
Yeah, I get the caramel. I definitely get a slight smoke taste to it.
That's surprisingly better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, I don't know. When you buy these bottles that are just unique, and you kind of buy them just for the label, or because this bottle has a feather on it, you don't expect it to be real good. But this is surprisingly pretty good.
That one has a guy cutting chicken heads off on the label. I didn't think it was going to be, or his own arm, he looks like he's got a nub.
Yeah, his arm's a nub. And his arm actually has a tattoo saying anything but chicken, so I guess there's no chicken in this.
I hope there's not chicken in it. This would be gross.
We've got a bleeder.
But yeah, it's surprisingly good. I mean, it's easy to drink. It's 8%, so it's not a light beer, but it's not a real strong beer either.
Right. Beer Advocate score is 84, which is just good actually. I haven't had a whole lot of rye beers. This might actually be my first one, so I can't really compare it to any other rye beers, but from my own amateur palate, I would say it tastes pretty good. It's pretty smooth, slick, crisp, fairly easy to drink. You get a slight smoky taste from the barrel, but it's not overpowering. And yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty smooth. I mean, definitely a little bit of smoky taste to it, but it's not overpowering. Definitely get that caramel smell, caramel taste, and I'm a pretty big fan of that. That's pretty good. I haven't tried too many rye beers, just like Eric said, but this one's not too bad. And I'm definitely not a big fan of the barrel aged kind of beers, just because the barrel age is so dominant. And I mean, this one I could definitely drink. This one I wouldn't mind drinking. So I mean, if I saw this bottle again, I don't know, I probably wouldn't buy it again, just because it's not my kind of beer. But if someone was like, "Oh, have you ever, what do you think about this?" Yeah, I'd say yeah, it's something different. And if you want to try like a rye beer, I'd definitely recommend that. Don't let the bottle fool you.
It doesn't taste anything like chicken.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, don't let the bottle fool you. I mean, some of these labels, they look like that's gonna taste terrible, but that we bought it because the label was cool, and it actually was surprised me definitely, because I didn't think it was gonna taste that great, but I actually kind of like it. Yeah. So we were talking when we were off camera, saying neither of us really tried too many bourbon, like barrel beers, and this is kind of something that would make me want to go out and buy a different kind of bourbon barrel beer or something that's been aged in a barrel. So, and I've kind of strayed away from those, but yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, the bourbon barrel flavor is just light, and I think the thing I don't like about normally bourbon barrel ales or any type of bourbon aged beer is that normally the flavor is so strong and overpowering that I just tend to stray away from that. And I think actually after trying this, I might be more tuned in to trying a few newer or different bourbon barrel beers, because this one is surprisingly good, and it just has a very light flavor to it, which just kind of adds to the whole beer. I don't know. I mean, I'd say it's a pretty quality beer.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good.